official spring here in about 3 days, and yeah, looking like we're going to continue that trend, unfortunately, which does make for the risk for grass fires to pop up, of course. Relative humidity at 18%, Temple right now sitting at 83 degrees, and yes, mostly sunny skies, some upper level clouds filtered in, but overall it's been all about the wind and continues to be. Red flag warning already in effect for tomorrow once again. Now it is going to shift from covering all of our central counties to primarily west of 281 and our northwestern counties towards West Texas. But even if you're not in the pink shaded area, definitely not a good week to be burning anything outdoors. You can see College Station, the Brazos Valley pointing towards Houston. They're going to be under a wind advisory and could be gusting upwards of 35 miles an hour. Actually, all of us could as we roll on into tomorrow. Wind still out of the south, current wind speeds, as you can tell. Likely they calm down a little bit in the evening hours. A lot of times that does happen, but it's still right now it is 5:02, 22 miles an hour in Marlin, 13 in Gatesville, 12 in College Station. So warm and breezy, and that's the whole state. As you can see, if you're traveling somewhere for spring break and about to leave, you are not going to run into any systems in terms of precipitation. We are going to remain in dry and windy. 3-day forecast does show good afternoon, and what another warm and windy one we have had. I sound like a broken record, and I'm going to the next few minutes because nothing's changing. Not for now, at least. Winds 22 in Killeen at the airport out of the south right now. It is warm and mostly sunny skies, some upper level clouds filtered in. We don't often see relative humidity at 15%. That is very, very low for our portion of the state. So notating that risk for grass fires. It's around once again, of course, with that red flag warning still in effect right now. And some of our counties will have another one issued for tomorrow. I'll show you that map here in a second. Current wind gusts is higher than the sustained. I'd say adding about 10-15, and we're gusting at times like right now, 29 miles an hour Marlin as well as Temple, 30 miles an hour Hamilton, 22 down in College Station. So still quite breezy this afternoon as the sun gets lower in the sky. You can see dew points. The lower the numbers you're looking at behind me, the drier the air. So you could see 17 Brownwood, very, very dry air in our northwestern counties, and they have the greatest risk for grass fires to pop up. That has been the case and continues to be the case. You could see even 40s for the Brazos Valley. You guys, that is low for them. They are usually quite humid, as many of you probably know. I zoomed out on purpose on radar. There's nothing to show you rain-wise in Texas. We have no precipitation. The whole state is dry right now. However, if for some reason you're going skiing, something like that for spring break, you could see the mountains to the west of Denver up towards Fort Collins as well as near Salt Lake getting some snow right now. Other than that, you see all these green boxes right here. That's that last system that pushed through and caused all sorts of drama in the form of severe weather and even some flooding. Those are river flood warnings that sometimes stay tacked on for quite some time. Well off to our east, so. Red flag warning, as I notated, we will have another one tomorrow. And now it did drop off our central counties, including Bell and McLennan, as well as Coryell. However, all the pink shaded counties are going to have the greatest risk for grass fires to pop up tomorrow. Right now, we still have one in effect for most of our counties, including our central counties. But honestly, it's slightly lower risk tomorrow for the areas that aren't shaded in pink. Still not a good idea to be burning anything, and you definitely want to take extra precautions. It is just very warm and dry right now in general, as well as windy. Wind advisory is also out in the brown shaded counties for the Brazos Valley pointing towards Houston. All of us could gust over 30 miles an hour once again, unfortunately. Winds will be out of the south. You can see we wake up tomorrow morning breezy at times. It increases in peaks in the afternoon hours, as it oftentimes does in spring, which we will officially begin spring in a couple of days finally. I can't believe it's not here yet. It has been a warm March, you guys. We'll be gusting upwards of about 35 miles an hour. Most critical of the fire weather risk is going to be in our western counties tomorrow. And you can see that the winds are still going to be gusting up to 25-30. We will shift out of the north midweek, and the first day of spring will be slightly cooler. And let me show you, when I say slightly, it's not very much, you guys. We're going to wake up tomorrow morning. We will not be in the low 40s like we have been the past 2 mornings. It's going to be more like middle 50s. Winds out of the south, breezy at times. Partly cloudy skies making way for sunshine once again, and very warm temperatures. We will top out in the 80s. Lows in the 60s on Wednesday morning before the front does pass through midweek. We will top out in the 70s for a couple of days, and then we'll eventually see the return of the 80s once again. You can see Thursday morning is going to be chilly post cool front. We'll have a couple of cool mornings in the 40s, but very quickly rebound temperature wise, as you can see on the 7-day forecast. Right back in the 80s over this upcoming